Here is my first meal for Monday. I have some beef roast that I made in the Instant Pot, and all I did was sear it on both sides and added a little bit of butter and some water and cooked it at high pressure for like 40 minutes, and it came out absolutely delicious and super tender. Here is my second meal for Monday. I have some beef ribs. Here is my first meal for Tuesday. I have lamb that I just seasoned with salt and cooked in bacon grease. And I have this right here, but I also have another one in the pot just in case I want some more. Here is my second meal for Tuesday. I have some codfish, which I seasoned with salt and I topped with some crushed pork rinds and drizzled on some butter and just baked it in the oven. Here is my first meal for Wednesday. I have some lamb with salt and butter. Here is my second meal for Wednesday. I have some more cod cooked in butter, and I did some raw goat cheese and some shrimp as well. Right, this is my first meal for Thursday, and I'm actually not eating it now. I'm going to be out and about when it's time to eat it, but it's two burger patties, and I just season it with salt, and I put some of the raw goat cheese on it. I had some of the goat cheese last night, and it didn't seem to impact me. So anyway, I just cooked the burgers and used my kitchen shears, cut them up and put them in my thermos so that when it's time to eat, I am ready. No. All right, so here are the knuckle bones that I mentioned that I got at the farmer. And all I'm going to do is put them in my Instant Pot, fill it with water, and cook it while I am out and about. So I went ahead and I just roasted the bones for like 20 to 30 minutes or so. I read somewhere that when you roast them before using them for broth, that it really helps to give the broth a nice taste. So I just do that every time if it's uncooked bones that I'm working with. So anyway, I'm just gonna put this in the Instant Pot, fill the Instant Pot with water, and let it do its thing. And when I come home, we will have yummy broth. Here is my second meal for Thursday. I have the broth that I made with the beef knuckle bones. You kind of see it over here in the Instant Pot. And I just added 4 duck eggs, and just my initial reaction was, whoa, these are huge. And from the looks of it, I'm not the only one who enjoyed this broth. Here we have Faith. What are you drinking, Faith?
Milk.
Milk. She's drinking the raw milk. And I wanted to show you right here the broth from yesterday. I am not going to eat my first meal until later, but again, I'm going to be out and about, so I'm going to prepare it. But before I prepare it, I just want to show you this broth from yesterday. Look at this goodness. This is so satisfying to me. It really is. So you could see how it gelled really well. Someone left a tip that I didn't do this time, but I want to do again, where she says that she puts the broth when it's first cooked in a container, and then she flips the container upside down and puts it in the refrigerator, and that helps the fat to be on the bottom and the broth on top. So I thought that was a really good tip. I didn't do it this time. I may do it next time, but in any case, I just wanted to show this. Like, look at how much fat I got off that I can use for cooking, and then all this yummy broth. I saved the bones, and I plan to use them again to make another batch of broth. So here we go. Here is my first meal for Friday. I have 2 burger patties and then some butter, and then some beef that I scraped off the bones from the broth. Here is my second meal for Friday. I had a ribeye with some duck eggs. So in my last video, I talked about making raw butter. And yeah, that didn't happen because as you can see, the milk is pretty much done. Most of the children enjoyed it. Not all, but most of them enjoyed the raw milk. So yeah, we're going to have to try for the raw butter another time.